Coming right up for the Orlando Magic. Every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Coming up next, don't go anywhere. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at San Diego. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Minneapolis, they're just hanging on to that top 5 spot. But they're going to need to be careful. If they don't improve, I think this slide could continue.
Here are the 5 for Minneapolis. Bobby Portis out there with Miller. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then it's Kareem, and it's Paul in at point. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at center, locking down the middle. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Oakland.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Minneapolis shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now, here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Portis. Inside. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Thomas. And that's now 7 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Suggs. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Over Paul. Another miss by Orlando.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Thomas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Carter. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now, here's Thomas. 11 points last game. Portis, the pass to Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Thomas against Bain. Ball outside. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. Suggs with some nice defense. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero passes to Wagner. Payne looking around. Fades and shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Thomas. Plays it up and banks it in.
There is just incredible raw athleticism with Cam Thomas. Outstanding use of it on the drive.
Outside, Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Portis against Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Portis. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Carter with a screen on Thomas. The Magic again can't hit. Minneapolis leading by 9. Portis the pass to Paul. Portis sets the pick for Paul. And there's the drive. Portis finds Paul. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Blacks checked in for Orlando. Fields checked in for Minneapolis. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Paul. Both free throws good from Banchero. And here's Field. He'll bring it up for Minneapolis. Pass to Russell. Portis inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
What the hell am I watching right here? I'm just watching this mascot. And they got the nerve to stand there like, yeah, boy.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
Great showing for him last season. Putting up about 26 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Portis can't get it to go.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Wagner finds Banchero. Tries again, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Listen, it is not easy to guard a big, physical, tough guy like Wendell Carter Jr., right? Without fouling him, it's not easy to do.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And that one falls for Carter.
I love that Wendell Carter Jr. plays within himself. Take high percentage shots, get as many rebounds as you can.
Both shots good from the strike. Minneapolis leading by 7. Russell with it. Outside Portis. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. Nice shot by Portis.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back the pass to Carter. Here's Black. Carter with the screen. Pass to Bain. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Carter outside. Misses the 3. Minneapolis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. It's Portis atop the key. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Minneapolis lead. Pass to Black. Now Bain. To the inside. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Kiled the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Carter. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points. Here's Black. He's guarded by Russell. Wagner as screen on heel. Bain kicks to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Goes up on the wing. Bain, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minneapolis. Leading by 12. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Carter sets the pick for Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Outside Russell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Portis kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Kiled the pass to Portis. Minneapolis needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Catching up on the changes for Minneapolis, Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Mann subbed in for Miller.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
While Wagner certainly has that range, Franz is working on becoming more efficient from out there.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you, Kevin.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. The Magic trail by 13. Pass to Wagner. Back to Bain. Good on the triple.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain, so dangerous from out there.
On the wing, Heel. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Black. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now, here is Russell. Black defending. Outside Williams to the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
32 seconds left in the first. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Minneapolis leading by 10. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Back to man. That three off the mark. Left side, Bain takes the three, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Minneapolis leads by 10, and we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what stands out to you from Minneapolis in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So on the floor for Minneapolis, Nicholas Claxton out there with Williams. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Hield in at the two-guard spot. And Batazzi throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Miller with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Back to Miller. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Brandon Miller. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And so here's Orlando, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Here's Isaac. Pass to Black. Now Batazzi. And the rejection by Claxton. Good on that shot. And with that, the Minneapolis lead is get down to 9 in the bucket from Batazzi. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Minneapolis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Williams. Back to Paul. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Minneapolis will retain possession. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday and then on Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. Miller, the pass to Claxton. The rebound by Batazzi.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Isaac outside. The three-pointer, no good. Minneapolis leading by 9. Floats it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career, and boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Black finds Bataze. Deflects the pass. Claxton with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Finished off the break. Claxton's got his first bucket of the night.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Down low. And it's Suggs missing.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Hield left side. Over Suggs. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Bounce pass Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Isaac a screen on Hield. To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, that's what you call orchestrating the pick and roll. Jalen Suggs, yes, sir.
Minneapolis leading by 13. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and...
And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago.
The previous play is under review.
A great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the efficient.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The natural progression.
Timeout.
And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. For Minneapolis, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bobby Portis comes in for Zaire Williams. And Thomas subbed in for Hield. The Magic trail by 13. Suggs looking around. Pass to De Silva. Outside, Bain. Here's De Silva. Connects from three-point range.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Now Paul. Still yet to score. Portis good, and Paul gets the assist. And Minneapolis leads by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Minneapolis leading by 12. Now here's Paul. Miller outside. Oh, good with the triple. Bain against Thomas. Bain, no good. Minneapolis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
He misses the free throw. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
Thomas against Bain. 4 on the clock. Over Thomas. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is just
really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Miller, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Pass to De Silva. Suggs against Paul. Down low. Here's Wagner. Off on the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 13-point game. Outside, Suggs. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis. For Minneapolis, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Minneapolis moving it around. Paul looking around. Pass to Miller. Takes a three. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
And great play by the young guy. Miller doesn't let the clock disrupt this motion.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Anthony Black comes in for Wagner. Outside, Bain. Pass to Bitadze. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Paul. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Bitadze. No good from Abdul-Jabbar. The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Black. Outside, Bain. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Bitadze. The hook. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. He times his move perfectly to get that shot.
You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
That's good from Thomas. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Wilson, he's checked in for Minneapolis. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Chris Paul. And Bitadze throws it down.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Suggs against Russell. Outside Portis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Bitadze. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Abdul-Jabbar's got 17.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A deep three from Bain. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Wilson the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Russell against Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Portis.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Minneapolis leading by 19 points.
Pass to Portis. Now here's Wilson. Black defending. Thomas against Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Russell passes to Portis. Back to Russell. Outside Thomas. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minneapolis.
Guys love to have that answer from 3. Cam Thomas, no exception.
Pass to Banchero. Now Suggs. Banchero, a screen on Russell. Suggs passes to Bain. There's the triple. Rebound, Minneapolis.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Russell kicks to Thomas. Back to Russell. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Bobby Portis. Good season for him last year. He came in about 14 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Wagner subbed in for Anthony Black.
Carter Jr. rises up, gets the ball mid-flight, and sends it home.
43 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside Thomas. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Bain. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Thomas. Russell with it. Defended now by Wagner. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Banchero looking around. Carter sets the pick for Banchero from downtown, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Minneapolis ahead, opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Pistons are at less than 100%. Man, things look different out there without McCollum. Such a versatile scorer who can also be your primary playmaker.
These are the types of obstacles you run into during the year. It's why front offices are obsessed with building depth. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for Minneapolis.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard, also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Out to Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall. Minneapolis leading by 21. Outside Thomas. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Magic foul. Wendell Carter.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Minneapolis, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And here's Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Inside. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession. Here's Paul. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Thomas, no luck. The Magic shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Payne. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, Suggs.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Count that one.
Lacey Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
Minneapolis leading by 22. Paul passes to Thomas. Now Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Carter. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Carter on him. Count that one. Abdul-Jabbar's got 24 points.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. To the inside. Clock at 6. Hook shot. Another one falls for Minneapolis.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up.
Man, Kareem is skyhooking these dudes to death.
Disaster.
4 Minneapolis, Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Portis. Buddy Hield comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Russell in for Chris Paul.
Buddy Hield, D'Angelo Russell.
Suggs kicks to Carter. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minneapolis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Hield outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payton for 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Hield outside. Fires from deep. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Buddy Hield, 3 points.
The Magic shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. There's the lob to Carter. That shot no good.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Here's Russell. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Miller against Wagner. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ben Carroll. The power on that throwdown.
Well, you can see that Banchero has a little flair in his game. How about that finish? Woo-hoo-hoo!
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Outside Russell. Abdul-Jabbar in the post, defended by Carter. Hook shot on the way, and it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points here in this quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Bain, down low. Here's Banchero. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. For Minneapolis, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Hield the pass to Williams. It's Miller on the wing. Hield from outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Hield's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Banchero for 3. Orlando gets it back. Payton for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Hield for the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Suggs. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Jalen Suggs getting right to his sweet spot. You want to give me the mid-range, Jay? I'm taking it.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Russell against Wagner. Here's Banchero. He's got 8. Carter with the screen. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Banchero missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Suggs. He has 6. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Hield with it. 11 points in the game. Miller outside. Five on the clock. Shot from 16. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Bain. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Russell kicks to Miller. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Hield right side. Bain with the steal. Banchero up top. Here's Suggs. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. Minneapolis leading by 21. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Hield. Here is Miller. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that time, also a missed shot. Suggs against Russell. Launches it. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Minneapolis. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Wagner kicks to Suggs. To the paint.
And checking out the numbers for Bain. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 19 points per game last year. 5 assists and 6 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Orlando making some changes. De Silva's checked in, and Black's subbed in for Suggs. And then for Minneapolis, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Portis comes in for Zaire Williams. And it's Wilson in for Brandon Miller. Russell passes to Hield. Outside Wilson. Outside Russell. Portis sets the pick for Russell. Just 4 to shoot. And another miss by Minneapolis. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Black. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minneapolis.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Banchero. And so he hits both. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Now Russell. Still scoreless. Right side, Portis. Here's Hield. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Magic trail by 18. There's Wagner with the three. And the three ball is good. Wagner's got 6.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside, Russell. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation doors. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
And Claxton drops them both.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
Pass to Bitadze. And the three off target. Minneapolis leading by 17. Hield finds Russell. Good on the bucket. Russell's got his first 2 points.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Now, Wagner. Isaac a screen on Hield. Here's Wagner. Back to Black. Screen by Bitadze. Offensive rebound. And Bitadze throws it down.
Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Hield the pass to Portis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Minneapolis ahead, leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Minneapolis, they got Buddy Hield. Portis is out there with Wilson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Russell in at the 1.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll run to individually, remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Claxton, no good. The Magic trail by 15. Suggs in the corner. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Minneapolis shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Portis. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Black. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Russell kicks to Portis. And another miss by Minneapolis. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bain passes to Suggs. Now Black. No good from outside.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Russell. Pass to Claxton. Back to Russell. Minneapolis moving it around. Portis sets the pick for Russell. Unable to get that one. Isaac with some nice deep. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Pass to Black. Outside, Bain. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Bain against Thomas. Now Paul. And here's Miller. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Paul against Suggs. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Bain. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Miller on the wing. Black defending. Puts the move on. He gets that one. And Minneapolis leads by 11. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Bain. Batazzi, a screen on Thomas. The shot's good. Bain's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
The Magic trail by 11. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Minneapolis leading by 13. Miller dishes to Thomas. Out to the right wing. Oh, Claxton in position. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Bain finds Black. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Black, defended by Paul. Another miss by Orlando.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Minneapolis. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Thomas, no good. The Magic trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drops in the tray.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Ball outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
The Magic making a switch here. Bain's checked in. And here is Paul. And it's Miller in the corner. Lock at 6. Carter pulls it in. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-6 run. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Here's Paul. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. The Magic trail by 6. Outside, Payne. Pass to Banchero. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Paul. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Magic have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Carter outside to the inside. Banchero, that's good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Minneapolis leading by 4. Miller outside. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Back to Miller. Inside. Hit the hook shot. And it's good off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, Suggs. There's the pick. It's up a 3. Rebound, Minneapolis.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Payne. It's Thomas on the wing. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, Cam Thomas is an enthusiastic three-point shooter. This guy will not hesitate.
Banchero, a screen for Wagner. I'll get the 3.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Suggs. Now Abdul-Jabbar. 11 feet away. And he makes that one count.
Nice form on that hook shot there.
The Magic trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Wagner. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Here's Miller from outside, and there's the 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Paul with the ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Magic shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Banchero, right side. Oh, my goodness.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. can beat you in so many ways.
Here's Carter, and he banks the layup in.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just give themselves a little bit of a break. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Minneapolis.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
So Minneapolis wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.